It's time for scary stories with Alana. Yeah, I know that wasn't really scary at all. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about horror movies. Now when I was about 14, my friends decided, let's go to the movies. And you know me, I'm casual, I'll just go along with it. So guys, what are we seeing?
Oh, you know, just a movie called The Ring.
Oh, okay, what's it about?
It's about some wedding ring or something like that.
I sound like a pervert. If you didn't think I was weird before, seriously. Catch up. But yeah, I just thought The Ring was a movie about an actual ring, like Lord of the Rings is about a ring and wedding rings. I never even thought The Ring would be a scary Asian that needed a haircut coming out of a well. You know, that never crossed my mind. That was the first horror movie I ever saw, and thanks to that, I'm afraid of Asians. Not all Asians, just the one that decides to leave their hair in front of their face. It's understandable, right? And then there was The Grudge. I don't know if you guys have heard of The Grudge, but it's a lot like The Ring, except she thinks it's fun to crawl towards you down the stairs. Like, I hate stairs now. So I went through a stage of hating horror movies. Like, I could not watch them, I would freak out. I could never even watch them alone, that never even crossed my mind. I know this is kind of sad, but it took me like a year or two to actually get over that movie, The Ring. I would check my cupboard every night. God knows what I'd do if I actually found someone in there. I just thought, oh, I'm brave for opening the door. And then there's the whole, when you go to bed, you can't stick your leg out of the side because the boogie monster will eat it. True story. And I can watch horror movies now, it does not bother me. Like, it took me a few years to be able to do that. So I'm gonna give you my tips for surviving a horror movie. Now, if the horror movie starts with,
"This is based on a true story,"
it's usually not. If it says based, it could mean somebody died, that's it. Chances are the horror movie is not real. That's the first step, to understand that the Grudge, ring girl, Asian who needs a haircut is not real. She's not real, she's not real, she's not real. The second step is to not watch it alone. Because let's face it, everything's scary on your own. If your parents are out and you're home alone, you hear the weirdest crap. You hear creaks where there shouldn't be creaks. You hear something outside that is probably just a tree. Scary stuff, right? The next step, if you're really scared, is to watch it with the lights on. It makes it funny, it makes you realize you're not in the movie. You're still alive just sitting on your couch, the TV's not gonna eat you. Another thing with The Ring though, she came out the TV, so that didn't really help me. Now, the funniest thing about horror movies is the acting. It's terrible. And when I say terrible, I mean worse than that. If you focus on how bad the acting is, you realize it can't be real. And if you're actually convinced that it's based on a true story and the whole thing's totally real and you're gonna die, well, research it. Google that movie. Although it doesn't help if it actually is real. You know, I feel like I'm really good at giving advice. Sometimes, on the rare occasion, you'll get acting that's so good, you'll forget you're watching it in your living room. But let's face it, that doesn't happen that often. It also helps to have food. I love food. Every time you're scared, just have some popcorn. Actually, that probably doesn't help, but it tastes good. Honestly, I was someone who checked their cupboard every single night, and now I can watch horror movies all the time and not get scared. It is achievable, people. So let me know in the comments what your tips are for surviving a horror movie, and what is the scariest horror movie you've ever seen. The Grudge and The Ring probably aren't that scary to everyone, but because my friends said it's about a wedding ring and I wasn't expecting it, holy moly, that was not about a wedding ring. Anyway, if you guys are allowed to watch a horror but don't think you can do it, just get a bunch of friends around, turn the lights on, and just stuff your face with food. Because that's always fun. Anyway guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's now 21,000 in my awesome Alana army. Yeehaw! Yeehaw? Really? That was different. I got a torch. Do I look scary? This is my life. Okay. Bye.
Why do you want a baby so bad? I got a lot of love to give. Hello, Bob.